Hi, it's Tenma here, and I'm here to kind of do an editorial, I guess, that's a little bit more general, but kind of does still apply to Toku, but it also applies to other children's show fandoms as well, or children's movies and whatnot. And that is something I've often seen a lot, which is fan entitlement, and how people who are adults think that that show or that movie or whatnot is catering to them. And when they often cater towards their core audience, or it's something they don't like or whatever, they tend to throw a hissy fit and then state, oh, well, you know, excuse you writers, but you need to aim at the real fans of the series. We're your actual demographic, is often what comes out. I know, like, kind of one of the best examples of this is this video of My Little Pony fan. He picked up a coloring book at Target and then just started, like, lambasting about how easy it is, and how, you know, obviously they're not going towards their target audience, which is him and a bunch of other people who are, you know, 18 to 25 years old. When in actuality, that coloring book was targeted towards their main audience, and Hasbro's even stated this, well, the secondary audience for MLP really is the adult fans. The primary audience is girls ages, I think, 4 to 8 is the demographic that they're targeting. And then the secondary, it's actually secondary. The secondary is the adult fans, because the first one is older girls ages 8 to 12 is their second market, and then it's the adult fans, because they do make a lot of money off the adult fans. And it's not that to say, like, adult fans don't come from, say, people who, you know, watch the show with their kids and are like, oh, this is actually really good. And, you know, My Little Pony is always an example that's brought out, and it's because the fandom it's a pretty big fandom, and it's kind of one of the big it fandoms. I don't know how long the fandom is going to last, especially, like, after, like, the show. The show will, you know, I hate to say this, it's a really good show. It will eventually run its course and, you know, be taken off air. You know, it's a very good show, but that is, you know, it can't stay on forever. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see the fandom after that. But as a fandom, it's huge, it's vocal, it's active, so everyone kind of concentrates on that. But same thing happens in the Toku fandom. Why is this Japanese show aimed at Japanese children not catering to me, a Western American who is of the age of 25? It's really that same argument going on of, why isn't this kid's show catering to me, the adult? And it's something I think we kind of almost need to step back and really think about what we're saying. I know this kind of also, like, it came up on my dash because the thing going on with the McDonald's and My Little Pony, that some McDonald's are saying, are saying to their employees, you know, ask, do you want a Skylander toy or My Little Pony toy, not boy or girl toy, and a lot of that came from the brony community, and some other people in the brony community are pretty stereotypically brony, and you probably threw a fit at the McDonald's of saying, well, you know, this is not just a kid's show. I'm a fan of it, and there's nothing wrong with it, you know, and throwing their fit, and possibly even saying that it's catering to them. And there are issues with that I think I'll get into with another topic entirely. But it's like, it's the same thing. I often see that in people who complain about the Super Sentai material or Power Rangers material. Why isn't it catering towards, why can't it be darker? Or why can't it be more adult? And it's like, because it's catering towards small children. you can't complain about something that's not being catered to you. So it's something I think we really, as any fandom that is like a Transformers fandom, My Little Pony, Toku fandom of all shapes and sizes, some bits of the comic book fandom. Comic books have nowadays their main catering is male teenagers and adult fans, but there are some, like, cartoons, you know, the cartoon shows and whatnot, they're often catered towards small children or teenagers. So, you know, that's still kind of there as a children's fandom. you know, just this, anything that is aimed towards children. I think we need to, when we want to have those complaints of what, this is not what I want, yada yada, I think we need to step back and think who the core audience is. And that is not us. That is not, you know, that is a plus. You know, as Hasbro pointed out in their PowerPoint when, you know, people were like, aha, see, they recognize us. You know, that is a plus. The adult fans are a plus for them. You know, Power Rangers, Bandai America and Saban Entertainment, they do reach out to the fan audience. I've noticed on like Twitter and Facebook. They don't just target kids. They target, like, you know, show us your Power Rangers collection and all that. They do target the older audience. Morphing Madness was, of course, something targeted to all ages. So it's not like that they don't want to completely cater to us. It's just we're not the main market they cater to. And I think we need to kind of sometimes step back and realize that. And I feel like sometimes we don't realize that. You know, whether or not you're a brony or a Toku person. We tend to kind of be a little possessive, and that's, you know, and again, you know, I'm happy that there are fandoms like that, that there are, you know, the fandoms that do go and say, you know, this does appeal to me, this can appeal to all audiences. You know, you may think that this is a kid show, but it's more than just a kid show. It's actually, you know, a really well done show, because, you know, kid show can often be synonymous with shit show. So, you know, it's good that we're there to defend it, but I think at the end of the day, if something doesn't seem like it's catering to us and we complain about it and saying that we're the core audience, again, let's step back and realize we are not the core audience. We are a secondary core audience, but we are not the main targeted audience. I'm Tenma, and that has been my editorial for today.